Wood King Media, MK Ultra, Ontario Police Crimes. I am Christopher Wood. I've just come on to show everyone the damages they've done, to say congratulations. The torturing, the piss, the shit, the constant electric shocking, the jizz, and the possible gasoline through my body, full serious brain injuring, body mutilations, to be tortured, to have my identity changed, while force confined or no little to freedom of movement, medically blacklisted anyway, end of my bloodline, intended murder for ODSP fraud against me. My medical rights, legal rights, human rights taken. I have been going through very, very, very serious electroshocking, especially over the last 3 days, constantly, pretty much every 10 minutes. Damage is being done, knowing there is nothing I can do about it. And once again, yes, I realize you were sitting back watching this and laughing about it. My iOS is completely and totally hacked. You are controlling all my pictures, my videos, background shadow broadcasting and recording, even through my live videos, through Pegasus, police, spyware, software, also dubbed Israeli spyware, and Stingray. And why? Because this involves police crimes and others, and they're very serious crimes. Now threats of having my niece's grave dug, destroyed, death threats against my wife, who we are no longer together, death threats against my nephews, to basically keep my mouth shut so everybody can get away with this, which it wouldn't matter anyway, because once again, this is a legal, provable police crime, and I am also medically blacklisted, so it's assured. Everything has been done to assure what has happened to me, what I have proven with 100% intent since I was shot August 6, 2019. I spoke up about police crimes, the human trafficking, homeless exploitation. I was shot, kidnapped, serious sex assaults, made homeless, falsely arrested, threats, obstructions, intimidations, lies, time buying, cover ups, extortion, having my medical files falsified against me to prevent me help and proof of what I was shot with. MK Ultra, electroshocking, serious skull deforming, serious brain injuring, body mutilations, all to change my fucking identity while keeping me pretty much hidden, to make sure everybody gets away with it. I know it won't do no good, and I'm certainly not gonna beg in any way, shape, or form for my life. So don't ever think that's gonna happen. I will not beg for my life. I do not want to die. but at the same time, I will not beg for my life. The damage is done. Complete, full, physically fucking changed by psychotic psychopaths with 100% proof. This is how you assure families are murdered and missing. This is how you traffic. This is how you're framing. This is how you are murdering. And that's how you're having them covered up through the stalking, the threats, the intimidations, gag orders for basic forced confinement, kidnapping, which is basically what it is, no freedom to little movement to prevent any help or really even go anywhere. I am basically, I can't even go for a walk, let's put it this way, without possibly being shot. My cousins, they're now getting mocked, threats against my wife and others. My head, this whole side of my fucking skull is completely. I done a video earlier where I actually had hair on my head, and I had not shaved it prior to it either. Two, or actually 2 minutes later, I done another video and took pictures, and I was completely bald again. And yet they were done approximately 2 to 5 minutes apart. So what the fuck? And yes, I can prove it. My skull is being softened and deformed through piss, through shit, through jizz, and who knows what else, to be molded for this fucking, for me to go through this. When you commit your crimes, you assure them. And I am Christopher Wood. My identity theft is finished. And I have absolutely no feeling in my head or face from being fucking electroshocked to death, plus the piss and shit going through me, and the tubes I now have in my head that I never previously had. Basically, I started getting them after August. Whatever was shot into me in 2019, it has done serious mutilations and damage to my body, to the point where actually my identity is fully fucking changed on me constantly with proof. Pumping my head up like a balloon all the time. And provably knowing who it's being done by. And the guilty going to the police with proof, trying to get arresting and charging. No luck. Justice of the peace is involved. Threats, intimidations, obstructions, accusations, false charges, medical file falsifications for discrimination and treatment refusals, to prevent me any kind of medical help, to prevent me any kind of medical proof while I am going through this. This whole, actually, I'm doing this backwards. This whole side of my face. There's absolutely no feeling at all. It also feels like I have a plate inside my skull as well now, to the point where my head is magnetized. And when I do try to run a razor over my head, it sounds like I have a fucking motor inside my skull. So I think I at least have the right to know exactly what I was shot with. And I don't really want to have to keep saying this and asking it, but I at least want to be buried in Deserano with my dad, Nelson Wood, when you're finished with this.